Hey friends, it's Vanessa Short. I am here to give you a 45-day update on my Invisalign journey. So I have them in now, and I don't really notice them when I look at myself as much, but I still have a little lisp, and I don't really mind it. I've actually noticed that I'm getting little spaces in between my teeth where they were crammed before, so it's much easier to floss. Every week gets a little bit easier. I switch my trays out every Thursday evening. So I do it right before I go to bed. And I generally will take a Tylenol and an ibuprofen, and then I'll go right to sleep. I have been doing really well. The uppers didn't need as much movement, I don't think, so they haven't irritated me as much. But when I first got these done, I had a tooth pulled, and it's right here, kind of filled with spit, so it's hard to see. But that gap is about half as big as it was when they pulled it out 47 days ago. So, pretty impressed. I'm already noticing some straightening going on down here. But when I'm feeling some discomfort after changing it on that Thursday night, it's generally in the bottom ones. And I know it's because everything's moving a lot to fill in that spot. But really, otherwise, I haven't had a lot of problems. I didn't go out to eat for probably the first couple of weeks because I just felt like it was going to be a hassle. Not as bad as I thought it would be, but I just want to show you what has really helped me. And I think it's because my teeth are more crooked. I was having a really hard time getting the bottom trays out. So after about a week, my friend said, you have to get this ortho key. And I got it on Amazon. I got a pack of two. So I have one in my little case that I carry in my purse. And then I have like a travel case thing. This has made a world of difference. And if you don't have one, I highly recommend getting it, especially if you have nails, because I wouldn't want to. I guess if you have nails, you have something to pull on, but I wouldn't want to damage my nails. And then when you don't have nails, it's even harder. So this is cool because it kind of hooks in the back there, and it gives it a little grip to pull off. I have started to notice that I figured out which way to put my trays in where they fit easier and they snap into place. But especially for the bottom, this was a lifesaver. Get one of these ortho keys if you don't have one. And then there's these little squishy things that you can buy to help really seed your trays in. Now, on that first night, I usually can't do them, or the next day is too sore, but I'll usually kind of chew on that, and it really pushes them up and seeds them. I do want to mention that with my bottom being more crooked, I have a harder time getting that tray out, so that key helps. But I was going to say something else. Putting them in and out. I figured out what works best for my mouth and the shape of it. So on the top, because I don't feel like I'm as crammed and they're not as jagged, I actually have an easier time putting the middle in first and then pushing it back here. I know when I went to the dentist, they said try one way to the other, but for this one, the middle works best. For the bottom, I notice that if I put my tray, I line it up on the bottom, but I don't pop it down in the middle, and I line it up on the side. I push that down, and then I gradually push across. That works the best. So I think once you kind of get the hang of putting them in and out, you'll figure out how they go in and out easier. So that's been working for me. I'm glad I kind of got over that. And yeah, it hasn't been too bad. I have been wearing my trays for, I've been really good about doing the 21 to 22 hours a day, and I haven't had problems really sleeping. Sometimes I notice that I'm clenching a little bit, but you can't really grind with them, so that's helpful. I've already kind of started to notice that it's changing slightly on the way that I smile and my jawline's looking. Not in a bad way, though. It's actually kind of filling in this part that was sinking in because I think it's helping push those teeth out. So I'm excited for the rest of my journey. I've got a long road ahead. They said 18 to 24 months. I'm banking on the 24 months. So I'm only 45 days in, but I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know how I was doing. And so far, so good. People don't notice very much until I point it out. And I'm getting used to them. In fact, I think it feels better when I have them in because I don't like the way the buttons rub on my inside of my lip when I have them out. So I actually will take them out and I'll kind of eat fast just so I can brush my teeth and put them back in. I do still drink my coffee with them in, but I just make sure when I'm done with my coffee, I go and I rinse and brush and do all that good stuff. I hope that if you're considering doing Invisalign, that this is kind of helping you a little bit, make a decision whether or not it's for you. Definitely get a couple of opinions and know that even after you're done with your treatment, you will have to wear a retainer nightly. So, or something like this, a tray nightly. So don't be delusional and think that once you're done, you never have to do anything. You want to keep up that hard work that you put into it and the money you spent on it. So that's it for me. I want to thank Dr. Darquea at Smile COS in Colorado Springs, who encouraged me to do this, and Dr. Johnson, who he referred me to at Johnson Orthodontics, also in Colorado Springs. Thanks, everyone. Bye.